Do you wish you could have spent some time as a babyface in WWE? What heels would you have liked to work with?
You know, you know, um, it's funny, but once I became a heel, I just loved it. I loved it, because it was so different. I mean, it's like it's almost like being a total different person. It's like you turn it on and you turn it off.
Mhm.
And not to mention the fact that, as a heel, and that was still, I don't know what it's I'm not there anymore, so I don't know how they look at things, but traditionally the heel is the guy in the match who's calling it. He's this, I mean, step by step, if you will. And there are some guys obviously who have enough respect for each other that okay, they do it together. And I've
Mhm.
I've had matches like that. Like Jake and I when we worked together. We both called it. And I never envisioned being a baby face. I mean, it was just that was a spot that, because I don't know, you got like you've got one guy usually that is like in the early '90s. Hulk Hogan was the guy.
Yes.
He was the guy, and then Vince just kept feeding him heels. And I was one of those heels, but I was a heel at, it's like you can't always be right at the top. Now again, Hogan had his run there, whoever that guy is, and again, a lot of times, it's kind of like baby faces are, you know, they say they can come and go, but a good heel, he could stay for a long time.
Yeah, and Hogan is at the top of this mountain as a babyface. So
Yeah,
it's like, okay, so you're not gonna be the top babyface if you're a babyface. So your options are you can either be a lower card lower on the card as a babyface, or you can work in the main event as a heel.
yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it's pretty hard to beat that gig.
And and the way Vince moved us around, I mean, I was, and of course, like, and my run as a heel was pretty long. I mean, I think it was probably longer than most. I mean, I remember Bruce Pritchard and I talking about it, and when they said, we're gonna move you to maybe a tag team. I said, golly, a tag team. He says, well, man, he says, you've been riding the rail at the top here for a long time. He says, you just need to do, I think they want to do something different. And that's when they tagged me up with Mike Rotunda.
And it was legitimately 10 straight years that you were a heel, because you came into the WWF as a heel in '87, and then you didn't turn babyface until '97 when you got paired up with the Steiners. So,
Yeah.
you that's a hell of
Yeah.
a heel run.
Yeah. Yeah.